That would be great. It doesn't. People that say, "Oh, we want a carbon copy," people that don't like Below Zero wanted a carbon copy of Subnautica, not necessarily. If you're going to put a story in the game, put a good story in the game. You can have multiplayer. We can craft an experience that's multiplayer and still isolated. Consider this. Remember the previous story for Below Zero? I never got to play it, but I know about it. I've seen videos. You start the game already at Research Base 0, and the meteor shower is what creates the quote-unquote isolation. It kickstarts the survival part. In Subnautica, it was the Aurora crashing. You don't have... The game can start... They can make a Subnautica sequel where it slow boils. It doesn't start off survival at all. There's no tension. You know what? You might not even have to use the fabricator to build anything, because when we start the game, there might be lockers, with suits and tools that the other team left for us to use. It could be easy. There could be a recipe for making nutrient blocks, man. We can chill and relax. Look out the windows at all the new creatures in this new biome. Hey, check out the new vehicles we got, man. It's nice. And then at some point, a sea dragon's hungry, and it comes up looking for a reaper. As they've been known to do since the Corral. But we've cured the Corral. Why are sea dragons still being forced to come up and hunt reapers for food? That's a mystery that we can't concern ourselves right now, because we got two gigantic leviathans fighting, and they're fucking our base up. This was terrible. Evacuate the base. We might lose somebody in this encounter. Oh man, everything's going very bad. Something else could happen. It don't have to be existing Leviathan. There could be a new Leviathan introduced. Maybe it's not even a Leviathan. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe it's just a simple dumb error. Manual human error. Someone moved the decimal the wrong way. Something blew up. It don't have to be sabotage. Maybe somebody snapped. Maybe somebody was hiding their personal issues. Maybe somebody faked their brain scan and their employee records, and it's like, I'm psychotic and sociopathic, but y'all think I'm a stable employee because I faked my records. It could be something like that. It could be any number of reasons. It could be us finding a new resource and we fabricate a new battery, but the battery turns out to be a bomb and it blows up because it's unstable. And all of a sudden, we've had time to enjoy this comforting, new environment. And we've got all these new base modules where we bring this, we scan new data, we scan new outcrops, new resources, new fauna, new flora with our scanner. But we got to bring that scan back to the base for our modules to analyze and decipher and use it. And we're learning. The more scans we bring back of the same type of object, the more we learn about it. Then we get rewards. We can diversify the recipes. We can create new tools. And we can get used to these tools, and then they're all taken away. It can be like Metroid. Start the game with all the upgrades. Something bad happens, and then you lose them. It can be like Castlevania. Start the game off fully upgraded. Enjoy the powerhouse sensation. Oh, something happened. Now you're back to zero, and you got to fight your way back. We could be put in the survival situation mid-game. It wouldn't even have to be the focus of the game. The survival aspect, that could only be until, the next arc, after we complete something and get everybody set up. So many different ways you could take it. I'm just pulling this out of my ass. Ooh. But yeah, the alien the longer we leave specimens in the alien containment, the more we can learn about it. See, this is a good comment. There's nothing offensive in here, but there's a lot of work. There's a lot to work with. I wish, I could have posted all that in the forum. I wish I could have participated. Cougarific. To be honest, this approach was more along the lines of what I was expecting from Below Zero, and what the early access stuff hinted at. Rewarding research, not violence, but, research. Scanning stuff in Subnautica games has always felt like it could be more rewarding. I admit, when you scan a blueprint or a fragment that you already got, the game does toss you like 2 titanium. In the lore of the game, like if this was real, it wouldn't make sense for me to just get 2 titanium out of nowhere. But that's game logic. It's like, well, you scan this thing, you've already got it. It's like a consolation. It's like, well, here's 2 scrap titanium. So you don't feel like you did it for nothing. But the reward itself could be more than the blueprint. And pardon me. When Below Zero first hit early access, you were rewarded with supply drops from the Vesper after you would scan certain things. I never played that part of that version of the game. That sounds interesting. Okay, so now we're rewarded with beacons leading us to more stuff to scan and the occasional technology unlock. Wowee. He's talking about the alien artifacts. We get a couple beacons hinting to where some of them are at. We scan them. We get a couple more beacons. And when you scan like 4, 8, 12, like there's tiers. When you scan a certain amount of these things, you unlock a new basic recipe. And like maybe only one of those is interesting. The quantum locker, but I digress. If there's another Subnautica game, I also hope it will focus on rewarding research to go hand in hand with the rewarding exploration. Andreas, one can always hope, but you don't really expect that to be the case, do you? Auldwolf. Here's his whole post. There's a problem with this, though. Let's be on the lookout for any of these offensive things. You're then dealing with anachronisms. Oh boy. Well, it's a different buzzword. Ones which wouldn't be easy to explain in a logical manner. The nature of the technology in the Subnautica universe implies that even if Altera and the other transgovs were to collapse entirely, the algorithmic intelligence contained within a PDA could be used to reconstruct anything from blueprints, so long as there's a fabricator handy. That's a bit of a stretch, but okay, we're in a hypothetical. This is a universe that can fabricate just about anything by rearranging molecules, similar to Star Trek's replicators, except in this case, it's rearranging matter rather than transferring energy to matter. In Star Trek, there were industrial-scale replicators that could build housing in much of the same way as we can in Subnautica. Aside from energy transference, however, the level of technological advancement in Subnautica is far greater than that of Star Trek. Really? Where's the phasers? Where's the non-lethal personal defense item? How come the stasis rifle couldn't have been just like a little electrical zap like a cattle prod? Where's the teleporters? In this game, teleport technology is alien technology. The aliens have the teleporters. Where's the Altera teleporter? Where's the Altera phase gate? The tether tool uses ion cubes. That's an alien resource. I disagree that Subnautica is more technologically advanced than Star Trek. Star Trek doesn't need warp gates or phase gates because they have warp drive. They have faster than light travel. They've got faster than light travel. Okay, so disagreeing with that, but no hot takes so far. Ooh. I'm going to have to hop into my next video. The reality of Subnautica is that fabrication and algorithmic intelligence exists. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I don't think I can let go of him saying Subnautica is more advanced.